Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley from MatthewMaley.com. It's getting pretty boring, same position here. I might have to start changing up my spot on the couch or put something else in the background. Maybe I'll start doing a banner behind me or something, because this is getting pretty boring here. But once again, it's the couch. It's Friday night. It's time for another weekly movie review with yours truly. This week, I reviewed the new action release, Battle Los Angeles. Not Battle of Los Angeles, mind you. It's Battle Los Angeles, just in case you were wondering. If you look it up on IMDb, trying to verify all of the main characters in it, and they take you to a TV movie, just so you know, if you put the oven there. But Battle Los Angeles is an alien invasion film that stars Aaron Eckhart, Michelle Rodriguez, the singer Neo, who's surprisingly good. I am usually not a big fan of singers transitioning. I'm usually alright with rappers, but singers transition I usually don't like. But Neo was actually pretty good in it. It had Bridget Moynahan in it, Tom Brady's first baby mama. I guess you really just got to have a cannon arm and goofy looking hair with a butt chin, and you just get all the hot chicks. And finally, Michael Pena as well, who we all know. I'm a big fan of Michael Pena from Shooter, from Crash. He's just a really good actor. So the plot of the movie is very simple. Aliens invade. And we follow a Marine convoy as they attempt to rescue civilians. I could not think of the word rescue. That's sad. To rescue civilians and make it back to their posts. And it actually, when I first saw the trailer for it, and it also has the inopportune, timing to come out around the same time as Skyline, which I think a lot of people kind of got them both just jumbled into one, and both saw, oh, hey, aliens attacking, killing people, laser beams, and when really this was actually a very solid movie, and one that's kind of teetering on the edge right there between possibly adding to my collection. Aaron Eckhart is a great actor. We know that. He's solid in everything he's ever done, to be quite honest, and he does not disappoint. Michelle Rodriguez plays the exact same character she's always played. Cracked, the website cracked.com. Shout out to them. Hilarious. They do some of the funniest lists. And great website. I can't tell you how many hours I've wasted on that website. But Cracked, actually, I don't know if it was theirs or if they just linked to it, but they had a really funny article. I think I might have posted on my personal Facebook, if you guys were friends with me on Facebook, of Michelle Rodriguez's character range. And it was pretty hilarious, to be quite honest. It was very well done and very truthful. She doesn't have the biggest range, but she plays her part well, honestly. So big up to her. And shout out to her. More importantly than this movie, she has a role in the new Sidney Samson and Steve Aoki song, Wake Up Call, with Clifton Collins Jr. And damn, that song is hot. Anyway, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Now I'm thinking of Aoki at EDC and playing that song or whatever. But Michelle Rodriguez was great as always, and like I said, Neo did a really good job. So it was a well done action flick. It wasn't the best of movies. It definitely had some plot holes in it. A couple times where I just turned to one of my buddies and was like, "Well, why didn't they just do this? Or why didn't they just do that?" But at the end of the day, it really did turn out to be a pretty good action flick with some solid CQB action as they're going through the streets of LA. Some very well done cinematography, and I know, obviously most of it was CGI, but I mean, the shots that they have of LA, seeing the entire Los Angeles area, the entire county on fire, was pretty nuts. For somebody who's out in Cali a lot, well, it used to be, haven't been out there in a while, but used to go out there multiple times a year, it was definitely a trip to see. So it was well done from that regard. Like I said, it's not that in-depth. It's kind of one of those what you see is what you get type of movies. It's not something you've got to think about too in depth. It really is just, let's see if these Marines, and really the military in general, because it's not just Marines. I believe Michelle Rodriguez is a Navy officer, actually. Let's see if they can kick some alien ass, essentially. But it was definitely cool. It was definitely cool seeing how they have the aliens portrayed, how they have the ships portrayed, and it was well done. At the end of the day, I recommend it. I would give it 4 stars, so it was a solid movie. And like I said, it's right on that brink between buying or not. I'm trying to decide if it has enough rewatchability to add to my collection, because it wasn't a good enough overall movie that I would just buy it simply off of that. Like a movie like Crash. I've watched Crash twice, and it is my absolute favorite movie of all time. It's right up there with Rounders. And I've watched it twice. It does not have much rewatchability to me, but it was so amazingly good, I had to buy it. Same thing with something like Black Swan or Babel or 25 Grams or something like that, where it doesn't have a whole lot of rewatchability, but it's good enough that you want to add it to your collection. I wouldn't say that this is good enough to add to the collection based just on that. So we'll see. Like I said, 4-star movie. Definitely check it out. Definitely Redbox it, Blockbuster Express it, Netflix it, whatever you got to do, check it out. If you are looking for a good action flick, this is it. With good, convincing performances, this is it. And it dives into a little bit of Aaron Eckhart's past regarding his commanding of troops, and there's a little bit of a dynamic to that between him and the rest of the platoon, which is kind of cool. It was a little. I'm glad they put it in there. They didn't have to. It would have still been a cool movie, but it added a little bit of a level of depth to it. So, like I said, check it out. Once again, this is Battle Los Angeles. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely think it was a solid movie. Like I said, I don't know if I'll cop it or not, but it was worth watching. So let me know what you guys think. If you loved it, if you hated it, let me know. I do this to get some, comments and either confirmation or complaint. So let me know. But hopefully you liked it if you saw it. Hopefully if you go see it after watching this, you like it. And either way, let me know. So once again, Matthew Maley from MatthewMaley.com on the couch. Just a weekly movie review. And this week was Battle Los Angeles. Wow. Now I can't even get the title right. And so thanks for checking out my video, yo. Once again, MatthewMaley.com is supposed to be the place to find me. If GoDaddy can. I'm actually getting ready. I'm done with them. I'm going to find a new web host. I'm going to redo the website. I got business cards coming. I got t-shirts coming. We're doing it big. So 2011 to 2012 is going to be a huge year. Just in case the world ends at the end of 2012, I got to do it big, right? But definitely check me out on Facebook. Search for Matthew Maley Poker. Check me out on YouTube. YouTube seems to be the most consistent way. Also, check out, I'm going to be getting a new camera soon. I really like my buddy's flip cam. And since my camera's broken and I need to find something new, I like that I can upload in 1080p. I just think it's a cool feature, so I'm probably going to check out that. So shout out to YouTube for actually hosting all the way up to full HD. But check me out on YouTube at Matthew Maley Poker. Search me on there. Of course, on Twitter, I'm at Matthew Maley. So hopefully you comment, like me, subscribe me, tweet me, add me as a friend, like me, all that stuff. So I said like twice. Yes, I did. One for YouTube, one for Facebook. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video, y'all. I'm done. Peace out, y'all.